Hey, coming to you live from the world famous Gouge Lounge here in the United States for a brand new episode of HighScore, and I'm your host, Smoke Gotcha. Once again, the stream ended. Automatic. They're hacking into my shit and we're shutting it down. This is right where it ended the last one. Just got done talking to the captain. Going to see the conversation of that. Go check it out on this radio drama of yours. Is that Corporal? Cap Corporal? Everett? Yes, you have permission to stage this radio drama of yours for 4 episodes, and then we shall see where we stand. My conditions are as follows. The drama will only ever show the protocol force in a good light. It will be educational and moral boosting. 2. While our protocols are named for British Our protocols are named for British animals. You have decided to call this fictional patrol. Wait, while our patrols are named for British animals, you have decided to call this fictional patrol Tiger Patrol. On consideration, this may be as well. Please disregard my earlier suggestion of Bao protocol.
The citizens of Wyndham, you are reminded that any building marked as sterilized is off limits prior to demolition. Trespass is a serious offense.
Have to look for anything suspicious. Molly? No. Haven't been in here. Looks like a pub.
A new customer. How do? Not often we're seeing new faces here. My name's Alf Buckshaw. Welcome to what's likely the last pub in Cumberland, such as it is. Now, what can I do for you?
What are you offering? I'm just wandering around getting my bearings. Could do with a drink if you have one.
Oh, I think we can manage that. Bet you weren't expecting to find a place like Wyndham still ticking over after all what's gone on here, were you now?
It's a bit of a shock. I'm surprised everyone's still alive. It's lucky the soldiers were here to protect you all. So pathetic. I'm sorry you all have to live like this, trapped in here.
Folk will get used to anything given time. Which isn't to say, it's not nice to see some new faces coming through here now and then. Reminds a fella just how strange this all really is. The captain likes strangers too. He treats them better than he does the rest of the village. Means you can do things us regular folk can't.
Why has the captain given me free run of the village? Have there been any other new faces around here recently? Is there something you need doing?
Oh, aye. There were a lady scientist here not so long ago. Dr. Garrow. They say she used to work at the site over the mere. Top dog too, I was told. Managed to get out while the rest of them boffins were trapped in with us. Any road, she turns up here a few months back out of nowhere and starts throwing her weight around. She did something that got the soldiers' backs up.
Then anything he has said. Dr. Garrow was imprisoned. I asked Alf if he heard of Dr. Garrow, and he told me that she passed through the village only a few months ago. She caused trouble and got arrested by protocol soldiers. He told me their prison is in the camp in the south of. That's what he said in that sentence. This right here. Did somewhat that got that sold. Did somewhat at got the soldiers' backs up and they stuck her in their gall of what the hell? Talking gibberish over here.
Well, I heard, but I don't know how much credit to give it, that she whispered summit to one of them like that. Of course, that's just hearsay and gossip. And I don't gossip, me. You let me know if there's aught else I can help you with.
Damn, can I not ask him about if he needs any help? I'm after certain supplies.
I suppose I might be able to help a friendly traveller out. What sort of gear did you have in mind?
Need basic supplies to help me survive. I could do with some heavier weaponry.
All right. Well, look. There's ways and means. The old government bunkers, the ones they reckon were secret. Like anything stays a secret round here for long. If it's special gear you want, have a poke round in any bunker you find. I've heard there's some grand doings to be had in them, but watch yourself. Few of them are safe. Well, after it all went to cock and we got quarantined, London started sending in soldiers. To start with, folk were happy to see them, but after a while, it turned out there was bugger all they could do to help. When they found out they weren't being let back through the wall again, well, it got nasty. Plenty round here, I reckon. It's what it would have been like if the Nazis had invaded after all. Of course, you didn't hear that from me, all right?
Don't know what it was, but you don't know what it was that caused the quarantine?
Who knows what them boffins were up to? But I don't think that atom plant going pop was part of the plan, do you? Well, at least they told us it were an atom plant. So where are all the atoms, eh? I've heard a thing or two about radioactiveness, and by all rights, none of us should be standing here. Anyhow, I shouldn't be gossiping about this stuff. See you around.
Onwards, onwards, mustn't grumble.
We're getting nothing done here.
Oh. Crafting materials, I believe I can carry.